This video is brought to you by my $10 patrons, Lee Woods and Brett Arnett, and viewers like you. Greetings, groovy people. Welcome to Blue Dragon Art. I'm the self-proclaimed Blue Dragon. It's been a while since I've been back at the desk. I'm not entirely certain what my schedule is going to be, but I'm trying to get back into making videos. This video is special. This video is special because, oh my god, y'all, this is gonna look so awful, but... Okay, I got an explanation. Got an explanation. This right here is something that is very special to me. I gotta send this back to my mom. Or I've gotta send it to my mom, I should say. Because my mother is one of the most supportive people in the world. She has the digital stuff, but she supported the Aradia beat Kickstarter earlier in the year, earlier in 2023. And I had this sent to my house, my apartment, so that I could do an unboxing for you all. And I just got back from visiting my family in Illinois and talking to mom about this and letting her know what was going on, trying to show her how to access the digital rewards. But my mom is like, she was born in, oh, she'll kill me if I tell you all how old she is. She is not of the tech generation, and unlike a lot of baby boomers, she doesn't want to get acquainted with the tech. So it's probably a good thing she's mostly offline. She's not one of those baby boomers. But anyway, I digress. So I just got back yesterday at time of recording. So I got back on Wednesday, which would have been the 29th of November. And this wonderful package was waiting for me. And I just spent 53 minutes of my life doing a wonderfully funny, at least I think it was a very funny unboxing and like showing off all the cool stuff that was on the Hyper Witch tier for the Aradia beats. And then when I went to go and edit the video, it turns out that my fucking blue snowball shit thing, it's not the snowball's fault. It might be OBS. I don't know what the fuck it is, but the whole thing, the audio did not record. The microphone did not pick up any of that satisfying unboxing noise. If y'all like ASMR, I was like carefully like, oh, doing all the opening. That's the sound that I make when I'm open. Don't ask what the fuck that is. Welcome to my new subscribers, by the way. My videos aren't always like this. They're always like kind of crappy and informal, but that's because that's how I am. But anyway, like I had done this whole unboxing thing and there was no audio. So I'm trying to reproduce it in this recording. But it's not going to be maybe as satisfying because I already ripped this fucking package all to shit. Yeah. So there was, like I went into detail about how carefully wrapped and packaged everything was. This went around, I think, the keychain or something. I don't know. I was going to try to put it all back together. Now I got to put it back together twice. Because I wanted to kind of do the experience here, and also I have to ship this to my mom, so at least I'm gonna have packing experience. And I talked about what care that Naan, the woman who put like the design and everything together and like printed everything and ordered everything, like we did like a, you know, it was a collective work getting like the designs and shit done, but like for like the comics, but like she did like the actual zine design, and I was talking about all this cool packaging and branding that she did. All of that audio was not recorded, and I'm extremely pissed off at myself, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this because this has been well worth the wait, because this is not shit. It's good shit, you know, good shit. You know, kind of like how sick is, you know, good sometimes, depending on the type of sick. It's, you know, the connotation. There's a word for words that mean the same as their opposites. So we're going to try to recreate this. I'm so sorry that's not going to be necessarily as satisfying as an unboxing would be. I know a lot of people want to hear the ASMR. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm going to do the best I can to show off how well packaged everything was. Again, this was packaged. This was all me. This was me. This is not how the package came. Oh, so I wanted to first and foremost show off that, like I said, my mom, you know, always supporting me. She's fantastic. I love her. She's Yes, she does believe in aliens. Does she think aliens are real? Yeah, she does. That's what this note says. Anyway, we got like little personalized notes that you don't necessarily need to read because this is for me. But I just think it's just so fucking cool that Naan hand wrote thank you notes. I don't know if everyone got these or if it was just because I contributed to like some of the design and stuff. At any rate, I think this is super sweet. Thank you, Naan. You fucking rock. You are hardcore to the max.
Hardcore to the mega.
Let me tell you, all of us in Aradia Collective super fucking appreciate all the work that you do. I don't know if she's going to watch this video. I know she's subscribed. I don't know if she's going to watch this video or not. Look at this. Is this not the coolest? Like, even the merch came in like this super fucking pretty packaging. Just everything is branded. Everything is so well fucking done. You also I have my bookmark design on top because I'm full of myself. No, I'm just kidding. So just pretend everything was more heavily packaged than this. I just got it all out. This was the Hyper Witch tier, which came with all of it. So there were perks that like you had that were coming along with the tier itself, and then there were things like the keychains and I feel like the buttons. These were like part of the stretch goals for the Kickstarter. For those of you out of the loop, this was a Kickstarter. I contributed a comic and a couple designs to this. A bunch of other people in the Aradia Collective did as well. And we invited artists from outside of the collective to participate too. If you want to know more about this, I did several videos on it. I don't really have a playlist, but I'll maybe link a couple down in the description if I remember. I'm kind of an airhead, y'all, and I'm very scattered and disorganized, and 2023 has been a bitch. Ever since we hit the 2020s, everything has just been kind of shit hitting the fan, hasn't it? So I'm a little, scattered right now. But I wanted to kind of show off all this cool shit. And then we're going to do like a quick tour. We have permission from the collective to show off the zine. So I want y'all to see what we got. We're going to start with the merch. And this stuff just looks, it's so professionally done. It's so professionally printed. The quality feels really freaking heavy duty to me. I think it's all a very good quality. I don't know where I think she says where she got. There, how's that for opening action? I do believe the merch booklet says where a lot of the stuff was printed, the companies. I don't know for sure, I can't remember. But, so stretch goals. You had an option between two designs. This is the one that I picked simply because I read this comic, so I was like, well, Mom doesn't read the comic, so I'll pick it. But this is from Saffron Wave. The two main characters. There's going to be other main characters too. Here, let me make sure I'm in the... So, let me see. And then, because it's a keychain, there's the other side. So, I'm just trying to give you an idea of the quality. Like, look at the branding for this stuff, y'all. This is stuff that Naan did, and then this was Kellery Bird who designed this. But yeah, just look at the quality of these. And there's a cute little moon, which fits in line with like the Aradia Collective. There's a moon in like our logos, the Aradia Beat, I should say. There's a moon in the Aradia Beat logo. So keychains were part of the stretch goal. This is fantastic. I'm gonna kind of let you see the clasp. Okay. All right. Well, you don't need to... Here, I'll put it back in. I think I need to bubble wrap that. I think that's how it came. I think that's where the bubble wrap came from. Can I say that again? Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Okay, sorry. If you know, you know. These are Aradia Beat trading cards. It would be like super cool if we ended up like having like... Because we're going to do more Aradia Beats. Just to let y'all know. I'll give you information on that. This is an indie project for those of you who are not familiar. Magical Girls, of course. But I think it would be cool if we continue along the line of having like these Aradia collector cards. I just want you all to see the cards. This is Magical Girl Cosmia. Power Up. I don't know if it would be like a playable game. These are just collector cards for fun, just as a disclaimer. Just as a disclaimer. Star Rangers Magical Space Cadet Squad. Cadet Sapphire has water powers. Ignis Circe card. Circe, Amara. Look at the hit points. So cool. So cute. It's so much fun. I just think these are like the coolest things ever. And look. Oh, here, this says where. Shipping shield. And look how everything is branded. This kind of stuff takes so much work and labor and care and thought. And I just can't express that enough. I've supported quite a few Kickstarters. In fact, before the end of the year, I would like to kind of show off some of the independent projects that I supported. Just kind of do like a retrospective of the shit that I got this year. But as professional as those were, I have not seen, and I'm not just, I mean, I have a bias, obviously, but I'm being honest. This is like such a professional level, I feel. Just how even the back. Look. You get what I'm saying? This looks like something you could buy from a store or like a shop. Like, this looks commercial, but it's indie, if that makes sense. So it's got like the quality of, well, quality. Not everything commercial is quality. So what the fuck? I have a bias because I'm totally, I'm leaning away from commercial shit these days, you know? But yeah, these little buttons. And then it has who designed it. So let's pull it up a little bit more. I hope you can see that. Oh my gosh, this is so... I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I don't remember which Saturday Night Live. Was that 90s? That might have been 90s. Here, let me put... Okay, I don't need to put... Why do I keep putting these back? You don't want to watch me put it back. Mom's gonna get this and be like, did she open? Yeah, no, Mom knows that I opened this shit. She knew I was gonna open it. What my real hope and dream is that Mom will just get this and then wrap it like she does and then mail it to me and give it to me as a Christmas gift. In my heart of hearts, that's what I hope she does. Because I mean, this is so cool. I'm like, legit. These are vinyl stickers, it feels like. And they are, what is it, Kiss Cut, I think? So it's got, like, the cut. Gosh, this is so cool. Okay, so those are the stickers. I'm going to put this back in the bag. I can't imagine how much work it took to package all of this. Like, seriously. I know I just said that, but, like, okay, so I used to be a secretary. I've had a lot of jobs in my other lives, but one of them was being a secretary, and I've had to, like, package up, like, special shit for, like, students when they graduate, and, like, when we had, like, you know, returning alumni and shit. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time and care and effort. So, like, that's the experience that I'm bringing to viewing this. Just having physically done similar work before. So I can only imagine just, and like the amount of supporters we had for the Kickstarter campaign. Man, I just seriously got to give credit. I'm not just sucking up. I'm not just sucking up, y'all, because I already got what I want. You know, I got we're going to be getting our orders in. And, you know, I got paid and everything before the Kickstarter even started. We got paid. We were guaranteed pay. So it's like, I have no reason to, like, go into so much detail about, like, this work, other than the fact that I understand, you know, in some way. But, yeah, look at these stickers. They're so cool. So cute. This is the bookmark that I designed. Dark Horse is my free webcomic. It's not safe for work. The link's further down in the description. But, so on one side, you know, it's kind of like spoofing the Sailor Moon says. You know, if you watch the English dub back in the day. this bookmark belongs to. And if you did like the book orders and, you know, Scholastic and shit like that, you know, you'd be able to write your name or whatever. This was so fun to design. Okay. We're almost to the main affair. Now, one of the things that I did in the recording that didn't record my audio was I actually read the titles, because there's like a special thing with this. This is the merch booklet. It's supposed to look like, I don't know if any of y'all remember, I still have the ad for this in one of my scrapbooks. In fact, well, I'm not going to go get it. Fuck that noise. Y'all don't need to see it, but I have a scrapbook where I kept the advert for this. It was out of my Adventures magazine, the Disney Adventures, if anyone remembers that. I don't know if they still do it or not, but they had an advertisement for Sailor Moon, like the little dolls. And so this is kind of like, I don't know if it's Sailor Moon exactly, but kind of spoofing like the Barbie dolls and the action figure dolls that you would get with like the window. Choking hazard, like the first thing I would do is pull that out and eat it. Okay. Do I want to read this? Do I want to read the opening? Okay, let's do it. We're going to do it. Dear Witch Guardians, welcome to your brand new adventure. With your Witch Guardian Aradia, registered trademark, you now can behold wonders galore, shores magnificent, and grandiloquent glories. Ask your friends or family about that $5 word, and tell them to remember to account for something called inflation. Befitting Witch Guardians new and old, you also now have exclusive access to the special book of magic. If you are able to read every spell carefully and correctly, you will be able to unlock all 6 of your senses. Not only that, but you'll find yourself bathed in riches and fame, the kind every Witch Guardian deserves. Merely turn the page to begin your adventure. Okay, y'all, I'm having too much fun. Okay, so there's a table of contents. This is all like the information about the merch that you received if you got this tier. Oh my gosh, and the titles are all references to 90s songs. I think I got all of them except for I don't recognize the Vacations Where I Wanna bookmark. I don't know what song that is. I would miss that one. But I know that All That She Wants. Oh my god, I had that CD. I listened to it over and over again. Enter the Button Man. I'm not going to give the answer away. But yeah, You Ought to Stick. Oh my god. This woman, the woman that this title is taken from. Love the shit out of her. Anything hippie. Anyone hippie. Yeah, so like the merch book here. This is so cute. Hold on for one more day. I'm so sorry. All right, I'm going to read the end here. Additional credits. Friends forever. I'm trying to sound 90s. I'm trying to sound Valley Girl. I don't know that I'm doing that good of a job of it because this is my second time recording it, okay? Okay? Give me some space. Give me some grace. As our lives change, come whatever, Naan will still be designing books for the Aradia Collective forever. She drew the cover, too. She asks that you go back and read all the titles again, including the one on this page. You get her eternal delight if you can guess even the most obscure references. Friends forever. Heralding the majestic collection from her world's 1998 timeline, Witch Guardian Aradia, registered trademark, will show you wonders beyond compare. Featuring an assortment of bobs and trinkets, there's sure to be something in this merchandise catalog for everyone. So yeah, this is the merch catalog. Pretty freaking awesome. This is not just like some cheap little catalog either. Listen. This paper, the cover is thick. The cover is thick. And when we get to the Aradia Beat magazine itself, the main event, the thing that we've all been waiting for, you will notice that the cover on it is also very substantial. So, again, I ripped this, y'all. It did not come this wonky. This was me. Gonna give you the opening experience as best I can. Somehow cheapens the experience when you know I've already opened it. I'm sorry that I suck, y'all. I had a friend who used to say, F my life at work. And sometimes that's all you gotta say. That's all you got left to say sometimes. Okay. Oh, my boob keeps God, my boob keeps getting in. Oh, hey, I got my Sailor Moon shirt on. Okay, back to the unopening or opening, whatever the fuck.
Just had deja vu now all of a sudden.
Okay, so here it is. This thing is, look, it's thick. It's thick. It's thick. So, I don't know how many of you are familiar with magazines like Mojo and Uncut. Those are like British music magazines. Some of you might know Mojo from their stupid top 10 lists, and they are annoying, stupid top 10 lists. I don't care. I don't care. I will shit on their top 10 lists all I want. Anyway, I digress. This is about the same size as that. This is like, what did I say it was, honey? Like 12 and 3/4? Oh, 11 and 3/4 inches by 8 1/4. So this is a pretty big fucking magazine, y'all. And this is actually like a book. Okay? Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Well, I get the delight of looking through it again. That's all I gotta say. So there were adverts that people could take out. I'm going to try to like not talk too much while I show y'all. Or maybe I should. I don't know. This is like our yearbook, man. I remember a yearbook that had this shit, floaty shit, you know, just, this is, if you're 90s, man, you know. And if not, you can get the experience by looking at shit like this from people who were there. Naan's note, there's an editor's note here. Okay. Oh my god, you know, everyone had this fucking jacket. Everyone had this motherfucking jacket. We had one too. Oh my god. This fucking I love it. I just said I was going to try to not talk too much, but I will talk a little bit. McDonald's. Oh my god, McDonald's. It's hilarious. Magazines, like if you got like a fashion magazine or like YM, which was Young Miss, or one of those, a lot of times they have like a fashion spread and then they like tell you what it was down here. Also, yes, the jeans, with the pattern, and then like the regular sunflower. Oh my god, yeah, very 90s, very 90s. Love the monochromatic. There's a little bit of color, but it's also, you know, very stylized. Altar Girl. Cool beans. You can't see it. You can't see it. Cool beans. Wow, that... How to navigate your new crush as a teenage witch. I am just so thrilled with how large this is because I didn't know the magazine was going to be this big. I didn't know, like, dimension-wise. I didn't realize, I don't know why. I didn't visualize it being this size in my head. But this is so pleasing to me because you can really see the artwork because of the size. And it's crisp too. Like the images are crisp. Oh, hey. I was trying to spoof Clueless with this. I wasn't copying directly, but you know, the iconic black and yellow, like, plaid suit that she wears. I had the plaid to, like, I tried to apply it to my actual characters in Dark Horse. Yeah, so I was trying to do my own take on this. So, like, this character is Catholic, so when she was done with the Catholic school, they fixed the skirt up to, you know, and whatever. But then I was like trying to do the plaid, but also the colors. Anyway, I'm sticking on. I shouldn't just talk about my own shit. I will be getting copies of this. I'm not sure when. I will definitely let you all know if you're interested in buying one. It won't necessarily have all the goodies, but it will have the magazine itself. So this was my submission. I don't want to spoil the end for you. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Can't read that. I know there's a shine on it, and I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm doing my best. Doing my best. This actually works. This works. I don't know why I would think that it wouldn't work, but I'm always curious. I'm like, oh, is it going to go? Is it going to work? Because it's so tiny. Okay, so it works. You can get to the website. Nice. This one's pretty funny. It's a short story in here, and there's a key here for different terminology that's used within this. Help you better understand the words that are unique to this culture. Language and culture. You know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Paper doll. There's one in the back. There's a paper doll in the back in case you don't want to like cut out the paper doll that's in the middle of the magazine. There's actually a version of this in the back of the magazine. Another spoof commercial. There's quite a few fun spoof in-world commercials. Ads, I should say. Got a cosplayer who participated. Pretty cool. Some more adverts. Midori's World. Midori means green in Japanese. Super cute. The Bewitching Witches. It's a web ring. Plaid. All the rage. I'm gonna, like, photocopy this and, like, fill it out. I don't want to, like, draw in my magazine, you know? Even though I totally would have back then, you know? We're gonna get our own copies of the magazine, by the way, so... I don't remember if I did that, if I said that already. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I always wanted a freaking tomodachi. I don't know if it's like tomodachi or tomogachi. I can't remember. But tomodachi means friend in Japanese. I don't know if they like changed it to like gachi. I don't know if that means something or not. Anyway, I digress. I always wanted one of those and I never got it. Super cute. Oh, this one's really funny. Awesome. Oh my gosh, Web Comics Hub podcast. I actually participated in something, a comic jam that was hosted by Web Comics Hub podcast. I will get around to talking about it, but it happened in September, and September everything imploded in my personal life. For a little while, we're digging our ways out. But I was gonna do a video on it, and I just I didn't. And then the contributors at the end. I like how incorporated into the design of the zine, the magazine, are actual comics that that you know were in the zine itself. That's so cool. So this all just talks about all the people who contributed, all the comics and the standalone art and stuff like that. And then here's the paper doll. So if you wanted to, you could cut this out. I used to love paper dolls. I really did. I really did. I used to also like draw my own paper doll outfits and they looked ugly and horrible, but I did it and I loved it and I was so proud of them. And then an advert for Aradia Collective. And then the back. And the back matches like a lot of the other zines, even the free zines that we do, which I think is cool. I think that's a nice little touch. But that's it. I am so... Y'all, I'm just so impressed, like, with the quality of the print. Why am I knocking on it? Hello? What the hell I'm doing, y'all? But, like, the thickness of this paper. That is a thick cover. That is a thick cover. This is like a magazine, but it's like sturdier because the cover is so thick. I don't know what weight paper this is. I'm not like professional like that. But like the pages within, they are thinner than the covers, but they're not like thin like a magazine. You know, like that thin stuff that rips real super easily. You know what I'm talking about? This is better quality than an actual magazine. And I'm just really impressed with how this turned out. This is so fucking cool, y'all. There's, like I was saying, like I've been talking about this for a while since like the project, you know, went live. 133 pages, not counting the paper doll page. So, I mean, this is a pretty big endeavor. And I just, you know, now that we're at the end of the video, I just want to thank Naan for doing like the design. She also gets a lot of assistance from Feather. They help out in a lot of different ways, kind of like assisting Naan sometimes with different things. So I want to thank them as well. And the other members of Aradia, you know, the people who participated and the people who didn't. I mean, there were people in the collective that did not participate, but they were super supportive. And then the additional artists and writers and... you know, like there was a cosplayer. She's not part of the collective. that were invited to participate. Well, you know, they applied. They weren't just invited, they applied. Let me make that clear. They applied. But the participation, like the amount of work and care that like everybody put into making this. I know that we were supposed to get this, you know, back in the summer, but to be quite honest, I personally feel like this was worth the wait, because it wasn't like it was a long wait and then we got garbage. You know, there was a long wait and then everything was just professionally done, professionally packaged and branded. And this was, I want to reiterate, when it came to like ordering all of this and making sure everything looked correct and printed correctly, that was Naan. So I know it took a long time, but because she was in charge of like finding the printers and how to get all this stuff made, that's one person. So I can't imagine how much work went into this for like a first time. This was also like our first time doing anything like this as a collective. I just want to reiterate, thank you for everyone that, if you're watching this channel and you supported the Kickstarter, thank you so much for being patient. Because if you're going to do something, it should be done right. And especially when it's like your first time doing a project. Like I've done print things for like different places that I've worked. And the first time I do it, you know, takes like a really long, you know, it would take me a while to make sure that I got all my shit in a row and that things print right. But then once you start doing it and you start getting used to, you know, what routes you got to do and how you do this and that, then it like takes less time, if that makes sense. I mean, you should, I feel that makes sense. So, I mean, for this being like our first project and one person coordinating and printing all of this. Oh, I forgot these. All of this, seriously, this was quite an endeavor. And I just want to thank Naan for the hard work. Like, she was a perfectionist on this and did everything she could to make sure that this stuff printed accurately. And also everyone who participated, just with great artwork and photographs and literature, and just seriously, this was such a cool project to be a part of. And now that we're at the end of the video, I do want to say, again, I think I said it towards the middle or maybe towards the beginning of going through this zine, but I am going to be ordering copies to sell in my shop. I'm not sure when I'm going to get them. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them before Christmas or not, or the holiday, whatever you celebrate, you know, all you out there. I will be having these in my shop at some point. If you are interested, please send me an email or drop a comment down in the description. The email is going to be floating in the text, but it is cerulean, the color cerulean, .graphics, with an S, at gmail.com. So cerulean.graphics@gmail.com. If you're interested in getting a copy of this, I kind of told her how many I wanted, but I don't know if she's going to be like, you know, double checking or what. So if you're interested, let me know so that if she double checks on how many we want, I can update my number. But yeah, it's going to be limited availability for the ones that are in my shop, because I'm not rich. But oh my gosh, I'm so worth the wait. I hope my mommy got me. I hope she got me this for Christmas, because I want the merch, y'all. I'm such a child. I'm such a woman child. But yeah, okay, I need to get the hell out of here before I get myself in trouble. Peace and love. Fare you well, and keep on trucking.